I'm just an ordinary common sense mum here.
Common sense.
I believe it's to derail Brexit. I'm the conspiracy theorist here, and I think that basically it's to make us look isolated and vulnerable against Russia.
We are isolated.
In the EU.
Okay, and who's
they need to
pulled
give Putin that sample. They need to give him. They've got every right to that sample to see what it is. I don't believe the Novichoks come from them. And I don't see what Putin had to gain. Why would he do it before the World Cup? Why would he do it before the elections? It does not make any sense.
Okay.
And there are bigger things
I can answer all those questions if you want.
Well, I know. I've heard a lot of what you said, and some bits I agree. I hate Corbyn, but it's the first time in my life I actually like what he said. I absolutely detest the man.
Right.
He's a communist and a communist sympathiser. But I liked what he said, and it was accurate to what our government should have done. They've gone in with great big boots.
Can I ask you a question?
Bigger things at stake in the EU that people are out there. A lot of people know this, but we're not.
Kathy, I think you're crackers, but we're not going to fall out.
I know.
All right.
That's what happens, you see, down here.
What I'd like you to tell me is your sort of top 3 sources for news, if you don't mind.
All sorts of things.
Yeah, that's why I said the top 3.
Well, who are my heroes?
No, where do you get your information from?
All sorts of stuff.
Yeah, so you're the top 3.
Through a political party that I'm in, through YouTube,
what political party is that?
People, and nearly 60 years of human nature.
Yeah, Kathy, as I said, we're not going to fall out. So what political party is it?
Why do I need to say that?
Well, because you're a common sense mum.
You're just trying to put me in a box, and I'm not in a box. I'm neither Conservative nor Labour. Not that they are Conservative.
But you told me that you hate Jeremy Corbyn, but you won't tell me who you like.
Well, he doesn't represent. I don't represent.
That's a bit odd, Kathy. That's a bit odd.
Jeremy Corbyn do not represent the real people.
So you'll tell me who you don't like, but you won't tell me who you do like. I think everybody knows what political party you're referring to.
There's not political parties out there. I'm just a people.
There's no shame in it. And the second one after UKIP, it was YouTube, was it?
Well, if you're saying UKIP was, I was a Brexiteer and I voted for UKIP, yes.
Yeah. So, and what was the third one? 60 years of common sense.
Yeah, 60 years of common sense, looking at people, working with people. So all religions, races.
UKIP, YouTube, and 60 years of common sense have led you to the conclusion.
No, I'm just a people listener. I listen to people. I watch people. Yeah. You don't have to be an intellect. You don't have to diss me because I haven't got a university degree.
How do I know you haven't got a university degree? Why bring that into it?
I know you're an intellect, and I know you've travelled, and I know you're a...
Kathy, why are you making these sound like bad things?
People. No, I'm telling you now, the EU
what you're
is
telling
the
me
enemy of this country.
What you're telling me is
Europe.
that your opinion, which is based on UKIP and YouTube, is worth at least as much as...
I listen to other people.
For example?
All sorts of people.
Well, just give me some examples.
In my life.
Go on.
Okay, so anybody who speaks up, say, to tell you about the tyranny they've escaped and what that tyranny is about, do you think that they lie? Do you think
Kathy,
Telford are lies?
I don't know why. What are you talking about now?
We have to talk the truth. Because you're asking me where I get my beliefs, as though my beliefs.
So the idea that the government has essentially endangered the life of a police officer in order to stop Brexit. I was just interested in whether or not you'd work that out for yourself, or whether or not
whoever did it was careless.
Whether or not,
unfortunately, our great police.
Kathy, I need to get a word in edgeways at some point, Kathy. I think so. Again, I just say, did you just?
You said some great things, but you're still not hitting the nail on the head.
No, well, I can't compete with UKIP and YouTube because the depth of knowledge and investigation undertaken
by. I'm not with UKIP anymore.
Right. So what political party do you get all your news from then?
Say.
All right, Kathy.
Why don't we just start listening to people who are telling the truth about
because you have to ask, don't you? If someone claims that they're telling you the truth, you have to ask what the source is. Don't you, Kathy?
How about with that?
What?
I don't believe it, and I'm not alone in believing that.
No, well, that we can agree on. You are definitely not alone, but you are, I'm afraid, quite crackers.